Hello, everybody. I'm here filling in, and my name is Matthew.
Hi, Matthew. I'm Claire.
We got Claire here. John is on vacation, I'm assuming.
Yes.
So today, we're going to talk about a situation that happened in Kansas, and we're going to look at Unit 4. Ex-Kansas police chief will face criminal charges.
Oh, no.
So it's kind of a criminal case here. So we'll get to the article later, but first I have a few questions for you, Claire. The first question is, why is freedom of the press important in a community?
Wow, well, freedom of speech, I feel like that is a very important principle. Having said that, I thought, how can I say it in a more detailed way that's specific to our community? I think as a minority community, we are foreigners living in Korea, I think the freedom of the press is especially important because minority communities can easily become the targets for society's problems at large. I think I've seen that in my own nation. Minority communities tend to be the people who get focused on quickly and often unreasonably when things start to go badly in a nation. So having freedom of the press hopefully allows minority communities a voice, in those societies, the ability to speak up and be heard in the wider community. And I think it increases safety for smaller groups such as ours.
Sure. And, we have English language newspapers here, Korea Times, the English version, so
absolutely,
it kind of gives us a voice because language barrier is a problem when you're a foreigner. So yeah, I think that is what's important about freedom of the press.
Although I am also aware, because I'm British, I come from a country where we have some of the most invasive press and media in the civilized world. I think the British press are notorious for invading people's privacy. So I do have to question sometimes whether total press freedom is really such a good idea, because famous people, celebrities, politicians, the royal family, is it okay for the paparazzi to photograph them when they are, on the beach in their little bikinis and then embarrass them on the front pages of the newspaper? I don't know. Sometimes maybe they can take it too far.
Okay, that's fair. That's a fair assessment. So in this story, we're going to involve the police and we're going to involve a newspaper. So you just mentioned the UK. Do you think the police are fair in the UK?
Yes and no, I think. We have, I can't deny it, we have had a few pretty horrific scandals involving certainly the Metropolitan Police, which are the police in Manchester, or Greater Manchester, which is where I'm from. There's been, there've had to be complete overhauls of the police system and some of the hierarchy because of racism, because of corruption. So we've had bad times when they haven't been completely fair, but I do feel like they have taken measures and steps to improve. So I hope that by and large, when these unfair incidents happen, they get targeted and solved. I'm probably wishful thinking. It will never be perfect, but yeah, good and bad times.
Okay, that's a good answer. That's a good answer. All right, so why don't we take a look at the article and see what happened with this police chief and how it involves a newspaper, which maybe they were overstepping their bounds a little bit. We'll see. Take a look at the article and then join us after.
Ex-Kansas police chief will face criminal charge. Former Kansas Police Chief Gideon Cody will be charged with interfering in the judicial process after leading a raid on the Marion County Record newspaper in August 2023. The raid, which targeted the newspaper's office and publisher's home, sparked national outrage over press freedom. The publisher, Eric Meyer, attributed his 98-year-old mother's death to stress from the raid. Prosecutors criticized the investigation, citing personal bias and insufficient evidence. After the raid, key evidence was also deleted.